So tonight, Cheryl shared with us the Noteworthy Simple Page Kit number 4, the kit provided by CM. But some of us are doing this layout digitally, and some people are doing it with the paper stash. So I have created a PDF that is on our Facebook group, Consistently Creative Croppers, and you can grab that PDF and download it. It has the information about the kit. The cut apart page, which actually, as Cheryl discovered, is just for the photo mats. And it has the information about the design on the base papers, as well as how they assembled the final layout. So if you're using your stash, you might find this helpful to you. If you're designing it digitally, you also hopefully will find it helpful to you. So what I did when I created this, I took a look at the pages. They're really not symmetrical, but they're similar enough. So what I did do is I did create the one page, I did mirror image it, and then I adjusted everything that I needed to, because the 3 background papers that they have here are it's just the mirror image of it on the other page, even though one of them, they have to be changed the size, but that's easy to do digitally. And we have some 4x6 photos on both pages and some 4x4. So to create it digitally, I utilized first this design on the base papers, and it was just 3 4x12 strips. So that's really easy to do. And then put your photo mats on. So I'm going to do that first. So I am on my left page. I think I will go down to just the page view, and I'm going to insert a shape, a rectangle that's 4x12. And I'm going to change the color to be just a really light gray so you can see it across from the background. And while I can drag and move this up to the top, I can get it really close to that 0. If I really want it to be precise, I can go to the quick access toolbar and type in X is 0 and Y is 0. And then I'm just going to copy and paste this because I had 3 of these sections. So I'm going to copy it one more time. So the one, I'm going to make it green so I can fill up here with the quick access toolbar. And it was kind of a deep green, something like that. And then the other part was a light blue color. And this one, I'm also going to go up to the quick access toolbar. X is 8, Y is 0. I don't think I mentioned when I put the second, the copied in, it actually just popped it in at X equals 4, Y equals 0. I'm not exactly sure how it knew where to put that in, but it did. So I'm going to go ahead and insert some of my photo mats and my photos because it'll be pretty easy to edit them on the other page. So I probably should have inserted the photo mat first, but one of them is going to be, we're going to have some 4x4s, and I'm going to go ahead and just make this a slightly different blue so it stands out. And then my photo is going to be 3.5 by 3.5. And I really want my photo on top of my mat, so I drag it and drop it, and then I align them using the quick access toolbar. And I am going to go ahead and group these because I'm going to copy and paste, and I want them to stay aligned. So now that I've grouped them, I'm going to copy and I'm going to paste. And I'm just going to put those down here about approximately where I want them. And I'm going to paste one other set, and this one I'm going to just adjust. So I do that. I just want to grab the mat, and this one is going to be 6 by 4. No, 6 by 4. Didn't want it in the X and Y. There we go. And then this one is 5.5 by 3.5. So put this 5.5. And I'm going to go ahead and center those. And that, in essence, is the left page. Not a whole lot there that you need to deal with. I did want to point out, because once you've created this, if you would like to save this as a template and come back and use it again, it's been quite a while since I've talked about how to do that. So you can save your page as a art page to be able to do it. So if you go to save and then save as soon as it lets me do that, maybe now it's saying not responding. All right, since it kind of froze on me, I'm going to try again. We'll see if this goes. So if you go to save as, export the current page, I have a directory set up that I like to put all my templates in. But if you didn't and you wanted to do that, I'm just going to put it temporarily in my downloads. So I'm going to call this 2025-04 CCC because I like to know that I did this. But this is CM's Noteworthy Simple Page Kit 4. And it happens to be the left page. So when I save it as a template using this type A6 page _ export, I can bring it back in as a new template file and just reuse the page, and I don't have to set it up again. So then when you wanted to bring it in, you could bring it in on a new page by going to project or page at the top and use a page file from my computer. So if I do that, you can see that it would know this file and I could bring it in. I'm not going to do it because I don't really need to change it, but I wanted to show how to do that again. So the other thing is now I'm going to take this page and I'm going to insert a mirror image of the page, and then at least things are kind of in the right area. And once it finishes that, I'm going to drag the page so they're in the right orientation. So this one was actually 8 inches wide on the right page. So I can type that in and let that go. And then I've already covered up this one. So this one actually ends up being 2 inches wide, and it needs to be at the 8-inch mark. And I'm going to go ahead and just make this 2 inches wide. And it should be at the 10-inch mark. And that's it. And then on the bottom, so what I have on the right page is I need to bring down this 4x6 photo mat, move that one over. And then this one I'm going to just ungroup. And now I want to make it a portraits orientation and make it width 4, height 6. And this one, the photo is going to be 3.5 by 5.5. Create that. I'm going to group it and copy it and paste. That is not what I wanted to paste. Copy, paste, there we go. And that, in essence, is the layout. So I'll show it into page view. So this, in essence, is the layout. And now we have space to put our other things in. We can add borders, enhancements, whatever we would like. And we have plenty of room to do that. And if you decide when you're doing this that you really want a much larger photo for this one on the left-hand page, you have plenty of room to do it, so you can always do that. So I am going to pause the recording so that we can have an opportunity to see other people's layouts too. So we paused the recording with enough time for us to either kind of finish our pages or almost finished. So we're going to share what we have for the evening, but I wanted to go back and take a look at Cheryl's traditional layout that she's got set up there. You can see where she has some of her photo clusters and she put some ribbons on there, but you can see what the papers actually look like on the traditional layout. So that helps you with a really good idea. So I think Carmen also had a layout that she could share. So I'm going to go ahead and replace the spotlight. So Carmen, if you'll share us, because she actually had photos. Look at how prepared she is. Oh, nice.
I can't do it without doing the photos because
Oh, that's nice.
I would
Yeah, I
feel
like it.
constrained.
Oh,
So,
awesome. That's cute. That's
and
wonderful.
I had, based on the size of the photos, I had to change it up a little,
Yeah,
the way I mount them,
that's okay.
It's
That
cute.
works great. That looks
because there was
great.
too much light,
Oh,
So,
that's
yeah.
okay. It looks good. Awesome. Awesome. Thanks for sharing. Lynn, you have yours?
Yeah.
Maybe?
I'm working on it. It's just slow.
Hey, okay. Oh, that looks nice.
Ooh, nice.
Very nice.
Oh,
Niagara
pretty.
Falls.
That is really something. Yeah.
So is the paper, the one with Niagara Falls, like the sticker that's on the right-hand side of the page, is that from a kit that is specific to
Well, yes,
Canada or?
it's Niagara Falls pages, paper,
Right.
and I took a mask from the embellishment and just filled the mask with the paper. So,
Very nice. Very nice.
and this is all
Awesome.
from Crop Kit Let's Cruise from Pixels to Pages is where I got everything else.
Right. Nice. Whose paper is that? Canada paper?
This is from a company called, let's see,
No, I've got it. It's LJS Designs.
Art. It's Art Design Top is what it's from.
Oh, okay.
This.
Got it. It looks like one in LJS Designs painted papers. So, all right. Awesome. Thank you. And I will share mine. So here is mine. So, and I use some Katie Petite paper and embellishments that I haven't used in a while. Thought they brought out some of the tropical colors of
Ooh,
everything.
pretty.
Thanks.
Very pretty.
Oh, wow.
So there were a lot of unique signs around the resort. So I thought it was
Fun.
interesting to capture some of the original old tile signs. And so
Not
tonight
for
we
the
assembled this, pardon?
nice tab label for the date.
Oh, thanks. So tonight we assembled the Noteworthy Simple Page Kit digitally as well as traditionally. We film them as separate videos in case people want to watch them independently, but hope you enjoyed watching them and appreciating everybody here who joined us live, working on their pages with or without pictures, or even the ones who got their kit here in the last half an hour. Looking forward to seeing all of your creations. Feel free to post them on our Consistently Creative Croppers Facebook group in the album. And if you're watching the video on YouTube, love to see a comment or see what you thought. So thanks so much for watching, and we will be looking forward to cropping with you again soon.
Thanks, Kari. Thanks,
Thank you,
Cheryl.
Karen.